Hello, my lovely Virgos. It is me again, bringing you a love reading. Let's go ahead and see what we have in store for the Virgos. If you would like a personal reading, please, all my information's in the description box. Check it out down there. I also am working with children, so check out the Child's Book of Instructions, and let's go ahead and get started on Virgo's love life. Spirit, please show me Virgo's love life. Wow, we got the Angel of Strength for the Virgo's love life. So you're having to be strong right now. 50, there's been a lot of changes, okay? A lot of changes in your love life. There is going to be a lot of changes also, so I almost feel like you're just going to have to be strong for a little while longer. While we have Venus in retrograde in your 5th house of true love and romance, passion projects, pets, all of those things, children, I feel like it's going to take some strength for us to get through that. But trust me, we've got now Jupiter in our 7th house of relationships that is bringing us divinely blessed relationships if you're not pining over the ex, okay? We are going to have Mercury retrograde, retrograding back into Capricorn. It retrograded in Aquarius. It's going to go back into Capricorn for us. So we have to keep that in mind, okay? That we don't want to, keep bringing back in old karmic lessons that, as I always say, Mercury retrograde is just to see if you're still stupid. So the Angel of Strength says personal power and inner strength. This amazing angel brings the news that this is a time of increasing power for you. It's not the time to be passive or submissive, but to speak your truth and to take action on your own behalf. You are capable of taking greater control and directing your own destiny, for the power that comes from within reaches out to the universe and beyond. Inner strength and unlimited resourcefulness flow through you at this time, helping you to create real results. Call upon this wonderful inner angel and on your own inner resourcefulness to bring you the focus and resolve to do what's necessary in order to make your dreams a reality. A lot of Virgos, your dreams becoming a reality is falling in love. Like, that's what my Virgos have been wanting for many years now, and it's been really hard to for many of my Virgos to get it, actually find a partner that is even worth it. Virgos are also very, very picky too, okay? So, for some of you, you've got your standards all the way up here, and I don't know that anybody's ever going to be able to make those. So you might want to knock them down a couple of notches. Obviously not the important things, that are the things that are very important, but a Virgo's like, yay, I really like this person. Oh my God, they make noises when they chew. They've got to go. It's like, you're going to have to take some bad with the good. People are not perfect. No one is. So you just got to find somebody that is worthy. I mean, if somebody smacks like while they're eating, obviously I will never want to share a meal. Like, I get that. Okay. So that is kind of an important one. I don't know why Spirit brought that up. Maybe that's the universe's way of saying that's just kind of how people chew. I don't know. I'm not okay with it either. But let's just keep this going. Spirit, please show me Virgo's in love. There it is. The devil. The devil's in the details, Virgo. So, and also, what? The shadow side is the devil, and the devil is our 5th house of true love and romance. Unfortunately, it is Capricorn. So this could be a Capricorn coming in for some of you. Okay, it does not always have to be a bad thing, but it can be kind of scary. But Virgos are actually really good with Capricorn. So keep that in mind. They do get along very well. Earth signs. I don't know. I'm not very good with Tauruses. I can say that. Tauruses and I can never get along. 7 of Cups. Okay, and let's keep going for Virgo's love life. We've got the World card here. Okay, Virgo's love life, Spirit. In the recent past, Queen of Wands. 9 of Wands is the overall energy. Spirit, please show me Virgo's love life. Wow, we've got the Knight of Cups. So someone wanting to come in and take a leap of faith with you. Wow, Virgo. Okay, so hold on one second. One second. Wow. So we've got the Hierophant. We've got the Judgment card. We've got the 7 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, putting down a heavy burden. Virgos, you have literally, you know what? No joke. It has taken you great strength to walk away from anyone who is non-committal. Okay? It's taken great strength to walk away from people that you thought you could save, people that you thought you could protect. You've got the 10 of Wands here, you've got the World card here, and you've got the 10 of Swords here with the Karma card, okay? So this is about endings. This is about you learning the lessons. I like how it goes from the World card and right next to it, Virgos, you've got the Fool. So it goes from the 21 to the 0, okay? Which means you've ended a major, major, major lesson, and you're only willing to take a leap of faith with somebody who is willing to commit, okay? And funny enough, for some of you, yes, it could be a Capricorn, it could be a Taurus. We do have those two signs here. We also have the fixed signs here. We've got air, fire, and water. Okay, we've got a Knight of Cups here. So, you know, somebody who is wanting to bring in some type of a love offer. Maybe this person was maybe non-committal in the past, but someone here wanting to open themselves back up. It really just depends on you on whether or not you're going to take someone back from the past, especially when this person possibly ghosted you. This person could have very well left you out in the cold. Somebody here is trying to be strategic, but it's like you are walking away from anything that has hurt you. I think that this is a past love, okay? You might even find out that this person, wow, you know, Virgo, I really hate to say it, but I feel like you're going to see the deliverance of some type of karma with someone in the past, okay? I do see that. You're going to actually witness some type of karma happening to someone who has been a burden for you, and maybe even a financial burden for you in some way, shape, or form. And maybe you've been afraid of this person for a very long time, and you've done a really good job at being able to protect yourself. And I think that because of this person, it has been very hard for you to even go into another relationship. And maybe that's why intimacy has been null and void for you, Virgo. You probably just overwork yourself so that you don't have to be in a relationship and be intimate with someone. I do see where you do see the deliverance of some type of karmic lesson towards someone from the past. And because of that, you're footloose and fancy free now. World, there's an ending here. You know, I keep telling everybody, okay, Virgos, think back to 2003, 2004. Where were you at? Who were you dating? Who were you married to? What was going on in 2003, 2004 for you? Okay? Now, look at what is going on right now in your life and look at how it correlates. It's like the death of the life you once lived in order to rebirth the life you are to live now. Does that make sense to you? Because that's what I'm getting. It's like a death. I'm seeing like death and rebirth. Okay? Whatever in the past that you have been chained to, I feel that you have now learned the lesson and you have risen above that. And whatever karmic contract that you were connected to, it's over now. It can't hurt you anymore. This is pretty intense, Virgo, but this is a lot of endings. This is completions, okay? This is where you get to stand in your power again. I see in the past, you used to be this Queen of Wands, but it's almost like, I almost see you going from the Queen of Wands to the High Priest, okay? It's like you went from being just this normal human being to some like type of a leader, some type of somebody that other people look up to. And it's like, and there will be no more fuckery in your life. Like, you're not putting up with it. And I think it's almost like some Virgos are just confused. Like, oh my God, you mean this is over now? Like, what do I do now? You know, I don't know myself without the chaos. Well, go out and live. Go out and, go have a drink with some friends, you know? Like, put yourself back out there again. Spirit, please show me Virgo's love life. Spirit, please show me Virgo's love life. What messages do we have for Virgo's love life? Okay. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay? We've got the sun getting ready to move into Aquarius, so it's not going to be that long before we have this new moon in Aquarius. Also, we've got Venus going to be moving direct on January 29th, 30th, okay, in your true love and romance house. So it's like, okay, we got to go back over some of this stuff, but you need to clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you and you'll be ready to take that leap of faith. For some of you, maybe you need to move. Putting down the burdens of the past. Express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. Worth waiting for, Virgo. Look at that. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Opening yourself up. And I think that it has been a huge, like for a lot of you Virgos, you've been alone. You've been single for a very long time. I know myself, I've been single for 7 years now. 7 years straight, but the majority of 18 years. Pretty much the majority of my life, even when I was with somebody else. So I'm sure many of you have been that way too. But attraction is when you're enjoying this moment fully, is when you are so fully engulfed in what it is that you're doing that it doesn't matter either way. It doesn't mean that it doesn't matter to a Virgo. So if you are cross-watching for a Virgo, it doesn't mean that Virgo doesn't care. It's just that Virgo is very content on their own. They're all about purity and they don't want to fight. They don't want to argue. See, I see her with these flowers, okay? So I almost feel like Virgo, you need to be a little bit more sensual. It's one thing, Virgo, that you're very sexy, okay? You're very sexy. You're very attractive. But you also have to be vulnerable. Listen, I get these people all the time. They're like, I want a relationship, but I don't need a man. Okay, well, there's a reason why you're here, okay? And we've gotten to this place of like detachment when it comes to relationship. And I think that we need to get back to what relationships are really all about, is two people working together for the same common goal. It's a partnership. So I almost feel like you need to soften up a little bit, Virgo. Maybe wear some perfume, spray some rose oil maybe. Maybe adding some flowers to your home would be a good idea for you. Because trust me that the one that is meant for you will never pass you by. And this person has just been waiting for you to go through this work and getting out of this, always feeling like you have to be of service to everyone and always have to protect everyone from going through. It's your turn. You've done your work, Virgo. It's your turn. For some of you, this person could very well live at a distance from you, or maybe this person is moving towards you. Okay? But Virgo, I'm telling you, I'm really seeing you, you're going to be privy of some type of information that karma has now played out in someone's life that wronged you. It's not just someone. I'm doing a love reading here. Worth waiting for. Divine timing isn't worth it. Okay, I'm going to read that. Your soulmate relationship requires patience, as there are many factors involved. Your soulmate's free will choices are beyond yours or the angel's control, as is the readiness of the both of you for true love. This card comes to you as a reminder that this relationship is worth waiting for. Divine timing is a universal law that is always in operation. It is the flow of everything. If we try to impose our human will and force things to happen, we become out of sync with nature and experience blockages. Similarly, if we fret, when will I meet my soulmate? We put worry energy out into the universe. The romance angels have heard and answered your prayers for a soulmate, and they are working behind the scenes to bring this to you. Your role is to listen and to follow your intuition, even if it seems unrelated to your desire. Your intuition is like a guide dog, leading you along the path of answered prayers. Follow your intuition and trust in the timing of the relationship, being in the moment. Even if that's just stopping and smelling the roses. For a lot of you, you feel like, if you're not working all the time, you're not doing anything. It puts you in the moment. Maybe you need to go to the grocery store for something because you're not working today. And then all of a sudden, boom, you meet somebody. So it really is. And this person is going to be somebody who wants to commit. This person who is, in the past, Virgos have been through, because you've had Neptune in your 7th house of relationships, you've been lied to, cheated on, you've dealt with narcissists. And because you're a healer, Virgo, they seem more, prone and drawn to you. You draw in narcissists and people that want you to fix them. Well, it's time for you to put that burden down. Spirit, please show me Virgo's love life. All right, Virgo. Allow them to heal their past pain. You may have to wait a little while before they ever commit to another, but once they're in a better place, they will take a leap of faith. Look at that. And it says, once they're in a better place, they'll take a leap of faith. They'll commit to you. So that doesn't mean that you already know this person, okay? Thank you, Spirit. And you know what? That's really funny because I did turn my ringer off. That's weird. Mercury retrograde. So, these two cards literally show up in this one card. Allow them to heal past pain. Because it really is about the timing in a relationship. We don't want, and that's what takes great strength, is to allow this other person to do whatever it is they need to do. And trust me, Virgo, and nobody wants to hear have patience, okay? But you may have to wait a little while longer. Well, yeah, we're in a Venus retrograde. You don't want to be picking up new relationships in a Venus retrograde. Otherwise, you're just going to end up right back in the same damn scenario that you just got yourself out of the last few years. And especially for those of you who are my age or older, you've been going through a lot of shit in relationships. Okay, so once this person's in a better space, they're going to express their love to you, and they realize that you are also worth the wait, okay? It's not just the other way around where you're the one always waiting, and, for some of you, get out of the rut. If these things don't feel enough for you and you want to create more excitement, try to think about what needs to happen and be a part of the solution. So get out of the rut. Stop waiting around and pining after somebody and waiting for them to come back in. Especially if somebody here, is like weighing up whether they want to or not. Spirit, please show me in the last card. Oh, you got 2. Put your pride to the side. Don't let it become the one thing that's standing between you and your happiness and cause you to lose the person who is trying to get close to you. So for a lot of you, maybe you have had somebody that has tried to get close to you and you push them aside. Because, they weren't perfect. Leave the detective work to the actual detectives. Okay, Virgo, you guys do have 3rd house Scorpio, so I'm not surprised if you're out there doing detective work and, maybe, here's the deal. If you look for something, you're going to find it. And the harder you look, the more you're going to find. Because the universe wants to match it. So what are you going to do about all that information? You're the one that is keeping yourself in the rut. Careful not to read into their words and actions too much and start reading signals that are not actually there to bend their behavior to fit your fantasy. Again, you can't do that. That's not going to work out. Look at that. Trying to bend the will. Push your will upon someone else. Kick fear, skepticism, and cynicism to the curb and choose love no matter what. When you fear that the love you want can't exist, you shut down opportunities for love to grow. Try letting go and finding hope in love again. Okay? Virgos, you can be very pessimistic when it comes to scenarios and situations that, have wronged you in the past. So you want to be really careful. So you could have a habit of blocking off. Again, we need to get back into that vulnerability because you are keeping yourself away from something really good that could come in. And because of fear, look at the fear. That kid's absolutely freaking petrified. Oh my God. So what are they doing? They're blocking it off. They're blocking it off. But that needs to end. This is not your old life. Remember earlier when we were talking and I said, your new, from 18 years ago, for those of you who are about my age, 18 years ago, what were you going through? Because it's the end of the life you once lived. And now that we have this sun going into Aquarius this week, it's having hope, making your wishes come true. We're on a full moon in Cancer today. So this is very psychic moon, and it's about our emotions and tuning into those emotions. And this full moon sextiles Virgo. So that is a very harmonious aspect. So I would keep your thoughts positive, okay? For some of you, you could end up meeting someone at the workplace. All in all, beautiful reading, Virgo. All right, Spirit, please show me Virgos. Any last messages for the Virgo? Oh, there it is. Okay, wow. Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. You're very sexy right now, Virgo. You're very attractive. People are looking at you. And now that you have Jupiter in your 7th house of relationships, you're going to notice yourself surrounded by a lot more people that are going to want to come in. Just again, be careful of the exes and remember why they left you in the first place or why you left them. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in that personal reading, all my information is in the description box down below. You guys, I love you all so very much, and I will chat with you again tomorrow. Take care.